What if your next job comes from Germany or Italy or Spain or US, but you never left India to get that job? Instead, they are sending you the invitation to work. Now, it could be a job where you have to go to that country to do the job, or it's a work from home job. I think that is the holy grail of getting a global biotech job, because you're not just getting a job from your country. So you're not playing locally, you are playing globally. Now the question to be asked is, why play global? The first and simple reason is earning opportunity will be huge. The second, if it is a work from home job, so it is flexible. And if it is a global job where you have to go to that country, you get opportunity to an exposure which no one else is getting. Your chances of growth will be very, very high. When you come back also, you will get jobs in global capability centers in your own home country as well. Now, which are the 4 to 5 countries which you can target? The first will be United States of America. The second would be France and Germany. The third would be China. And the fourth can be UK. Now, apart from that, of course, there are various other countries, Singapore, Malaysia, where you can target. But the top 4 are these. Now, the question is, how do you get inside? The first tip which I would like to highlight here is, you have to learn something which is trending. If you learn something which is already saturated, no, you can't get that job. So there are 3 aspects here. The first is something which is trending, something which you are passionate about. And the third is something which is a mass bulk employment generator, not like, okay, it's a very niche topic like pancreatic oncologist. So now that kind of job research opportunity will be very, very narrow. So you require a super specialization and then you finally get it. So maybe you have to wait for 5, 7, 10 years to get that super specialization, and the number of companies will also be less. So don't target that. Instead, look for trending technologies. Are you passionate about it? This is a mass employment generator. And that is where AI, ML comes into picture, bioinformatics comes into picture. However, if you are not interested in that, you can always go towards work from home clinical research, or clinical research in that country, or clinical data management in that country. Apart from that, of course, QA, QC, all these kind of jobs will always be there. But the highest paying jobs would be in bioinformatics, AI, ML, clinical data management, clinical research globally. Now, the question to be asked is this all about luck, or you can really get in using strategy? So I have one of our student, Akash, he's in US right now, and he pinged me this morning on WhatsApp, said that, can you really talk to somebody and get me a reference? Now that is something I would like to highlight. Nobody can do that. I may know hundreds of people in that company. I can introduce you there, but if they don't have an opening, they will not hire you. So if you have learned the latest technologies and you have a portfolio which establishes you as an expert, then you can get a job. Now, how to establish yourself as an expert, let us understand. The first thing would be building the portfolio. Second would be, of course, publishing research papers in that trending technology. So let us say that you learned AI, ML and bioinformatics. Now, you have to publish papers in peer-reviewed journals. You have to do something which was done in the offline world, in the online, and then publish it. Now remember, all these global companies are constantly watching what kind of papers are getting published, who is an expert. So if you have published multiple papers on a particular topic which targets a particular company, they will approach you themselves. Example is Siemens and Samsung. These 2 companies, and of course Meta. These 3 companies are constantly hiring talent from global pool, and they're inviting them to work in their own country like South Korea, US, or Europe. First thing is, of course, building the portfolio, and then of course publishing paper. But the third important thing is, LinkedIn is your global passport. Whatever research you're doing, whatever work you have done or somebody else has done, highlight that, put forth your opinion, because recruiters or TLs of that company, they love reading that. So once that familiarity happens, you never know, they will invite you for a job. So LinkedIn is your global passport. Optimize LinkedIn about us section, and keyword should be there. And of course, ensure that your spelling convention in your CV is as per the US and EU spelling convention, because you might say organization with a Z, but they might read it as organization with a S. So there are multiple things which you have to keep in mind. Of course, language barrier is also there. So they can ask you, do you know this language? So learn a language for a country which you are targeting. If you are targeting US, English is good enough. Europe, if it is France or Germany, you might have to read that. learn that. But now the question to be asked is, okay, what other things the recruiters will look for? So if it is a work from home job, they will look for someone who is flexible with the time zones. So you have to clarify on the first day itself, in the first interaction, that I'm comfortable with the time zones. The second thing, they might be like the tax thing. So you can always upfront say that because I'm working from home, so I will take care of my taxes. You don't have to worry about that. Another thing is, if they are calling you to their location, be ready to relocate. Don't last minute hassle or deny or change your mind, because they're a network of recruiters, and one place you didn't deny, that news travels faster. Now, another important thing which I have seen is skills have no borders, and the more cross-domain functions, cross-domain skills you have, the chances of getting a job is higher. So a bioinformatics person should always know Python, R, Galaxy, Blast. If you are targeting regulatory, then ICH guidelines, GCP, GMP guidelines is very, very important. If you're targeting medical writing, then structured abstract writing, Consort, Prisma formats is very important. If you're targeting pharmacovigilance, then Medra, coding, Oracle, Argus, Viva Vault, very important. So, these skill set are your visa. If LinkedIn is the passport, this skill set is the visa to get into these companies. Now, one important thing, job hunt should be your religion as long as you've not got your dream job. So you have to keep looking in global pharma, global biotech companies, make a list and monitor those companies' LinkedIn page. The moment they post a job, apply, and don't just apply. Look for the TLs, look for the people who might be handling you in the future, and reach out to them and tell them that, hey, I am trained on X and I have done Y and I'm ready to be a part of Z. So, when you mention all these things, that I specialize in X skill and I have worked on Y outcome, and I noticed that your team works on a Z area, so I would love to explore if we can do some kind of collaboration. And then don't send your CV, send your portfolio, send your papers which you have published, and follow the company page, comment meaningfully, and of course, before you send the DM, you should always comment and create some kind of engagement with that company. Make sure they start responding to you. Now, another important thing which I have seen most candidates fail is building the global visibility without traveling. So social media, ResearchGate, RX4, contributing to open source bioinformatics tools such as on GitHub, writing technical posts on LinkedIn, attending virtual biotech conferences like many are connected by Biotecnika also, and then speaking in global webinars as a guest and posting that also on LinkedIn. Now, these are the things which will help you get in there. Another important thing which I have seen is certifications do help you very, very mindfully you should do, and these certifications definitely help you, like RAPS for regulatory affairs, ICH, GCP certifications, Coursera, edX, Johns Hopkins, MIT, Harvard, Biotecnika. All of us have different kind of certifications which you can do, and it'll help you get a job. Now, the question to be asked is your talent good enough for global companies? Yes. Don't underestimate yourself. Dream big and target higher, because everybody else is just following the rut, being a part of the crowd. You have to, stand apart from the crowd, be unique, and get spotted by global companies, because only then you build a global resilient career in biotech and pharma. Now, I'm sure you must be having some questions, and of course for Akash, you are most welcome to message me on WhatsApp or comment below, and I'll be right there to guide you, support you, and mentor you. All the best.